all over the world, from all over the country, from all over the city, people were pouring into Metropolitan Stadium to see the fight of the century. Underdog against Overcat. Winner take all.
Your attention, folks, at ringside for the fight of the century. Here comes the hero of the world and the mightiest figure in the universe, Underdog. And in this corner, the challenger, Overcat.
Who is this Overcat? Who dares challenge Underdog? How did this fantastic fight come about in the first place? It all started some time ago, 1 trillion miles out in space, on the planet Felina. This planet is inhabited by a race of giant cats ruled over by a big bully called Overcat.
Out of my way, slowpoke. I'm in a hurry. Nobody's as strong as I am. Out of my way, house. Told that house not to get in my way.
Oh, boys, coming, it's Overcat.
Here comes Overcat.
All right, now everybody cheer. Overcat is here.
Sit down, Overcat.
Anything I can get you, Overcat?
Yeah, have a cigar, Overcat.
Thanks, boys. Tell you what I need. A nice cold saucer of milk.
Saucer of milk for Overcat.
A saucer of milk for Overcat.
1 saucer of milk coming up. Yay!
There is no milk, Overcat.
What?
But Overcat, the milk well has run dry.
All the milk wells are dry.
We don't know, Overcat. Why don't you ask the mechanical brain?
Good idea.
You rang.
Yeah. What's the milk situation around here?
There is no milk on this planet. All the milk wells have run dry.
I gotta have milk. Where can I get it? Where?
The nearest place is the planet called Earth.
They've got lots of milk wells there.
No, they get their milk from animals called cows.
Cows?
That's even better. We can take all the cows and bring them back here. Get the rocket trains ready.
And so it was that a short time later, a fleet of rocket trains took off from the planet Felina and headed for Earth.
Now hear this. All rocket trains spread out over Earth. Land according to plan and capture every cow. Herd them in the trains and head back for Felina. Let's go, cats.
And quicker than you could say hi diddle diddle, the plan was carried out on little farms, on big farms, in the rolling hills of Wisconsin, and the towering mountains of Switzerland. Until at last, there wasn't a cow left on the face of the earth. What will the world do without milk? Can Underdog get the cows back? And what about the fight between Underdog and Overcat? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next episode.
Well, hello, my boy. How are you today?
I'm a reformed character, Mr. Wizard. That's how I am.
Reformed? How's that?
Well, I'm not going to fool around trying to be something I'm not. No, sirree, I'm gonna get myself a job, that's what.
Well, that is good news, Tutor. What is the job, huh? Selling newspapers, maybe? Mowing the grass?
Nope. And that's what I come over to see about. I want to be one of them construction workers on a real tall skyscraper.
Oh, but Tutor, that's no job for you. That's for big men. With iron muscles and nerves of steel.
Oh, please, Mr. Wizard. It's my big chance to make good.
All right, my boy, if you must. But watch your step now. The first thing what the destruction worker must do is report to the foreman.
Tutor Turtle reporting for work, sir.
New man, huh? Okay, but get this. I'm the boss around here, and I don't take mistakes. Now get to work and watch your step.
Now, to get up to the top of the building, the good destruction worker takes the utility elevator, which goes very fast.
Top floor, all out.
When you're doing work 50 stories in the air, it's very important to have the perfect balance. And it is the good idea to never look down. But no matter what happens, the experienced worker always holds on to the tools.
Who's the wise guy, huh? Who dropped this wrench? I'll break him in half. New man, huh? Take that.
One of the most important jobs in building the skyscraper is the riveter man. The steel rivets is heated until they is white hot. And then the hot rivets is tossed to the riveter man, who catches them in the bucket. In the bucket!
Put her there, baby. Pitch it in here, kid. Lots of pepper there, boy.
Yow! My back! My shit! Yow!
Once the rivet is put in the place, the riveter takes the air hammer and pounds the rivet in the hole. This requires the strong muscles to keep the air hammer steady.
You bundle-headed, butter-fingered baboon! One more mistake, and you're gonna get off this building the fast way. You get me?
Once all the steel girders is in place, the pouring of the cement commences. This is very ticklish business, running the heavy wheelbarrow of wet cement along the narrow girders.
Easy, that's it. Look out!
Now what? 8, 9, 10. I'll smear him. I'll concrete him. Let me at him.
Now, wait up, Mr. Foreman. Mr. Boxer, it was all a mistake.
Yeah, your last mistake.
But I can explain, honesty, if you'll only give me a chance. Help, Mr. Wizard! Please help me quick!
Oh, my. Trestle, 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 drum. Time for this one to come home.
How did it happen, Colonel?
They surrounded me, Sergeant. The entire Gopher tribe surrounded me.
But begging Colonel's pardon, there's only 2 of them.
A sneak attack. But this time they've gone too far. Tomorrow, we're attacking those Indians in full force.
The men are all ready for tomorrow's attack, Colonel.
Bully! We'll teach those Gopher Indians a thing or two. What's this?
Totem pole, Colonel. Just found it outside the gate.
There's a note on it. It says, a present from your Gopher Indian friends. Aha! They've heard about our planned attack, and already they're begging for mercy.
Gee, Colonel, I don't know. Maybe...
Wait over there, man, beside the well. After tomorrow's attack, it will be something to remember those Indians by.
But that night, as the fort slept, something strange happened to the totem pole.
We got 'em all Army rifles. Where we hide 'em, Ruffled Feather? The closet. Hide 'em in Colonel's closet. Oopie doopie, that'd be fun.
Stolen all our rifles?
That's right, Colonel.
But if the guards saw no one enter the fort and no one leave, then the rifles must be inside somewhere. I'll get my boots and find those rifles immediately.
By
golly, Colonel, you sure found those rifles fast, all right.
Oh, I'm injured, Sergeant. We'll have to postpone the attack until tomorrow morning.
But again, as night came to the colonel's fort,
We steal them all uniforms. Where we hide them. Hide in where?
Sarge reporting, sir.
You're out of uniform, Sergeant.
Yes, we all are. Looks like somebody stole all our uniforms, Colonel.
Well, look for them, Sergeant. Uh-huh. There's the trail. A shirt, pants, a hat, the well. Sergeant, I think I have them.
You sure threw yourself into the search, Colonel. I'll have the men put on these uniforms.
Men, I have decided to postpone our attack until tomorrow, due to certain alterations that must be made in our uniform.
but once again, as night came on,
We steal them all army ammunition, cannonballs, and dynamite. Where we hide them.
Plan.
Oopie doopie, you got 'em fine plan. Now we hook wire to Feather and close door. Then wake up Colonel for big surprise.
Sergeant, they're here. Those Gopher Indians are in this fort.
Sounded like the yelling came from over here, Colonel.
Sergeant, this explains everything. This totem pole must be hollow, and that's where those Indians have been hiding. But they can't fool Colonel Kit Coyote. Watch them yell when I pull this feather.
Well, I reckon we just gotta put off that attack. Y'all be sure and watch our next adventure. It'll be explosive, too.
There, the North Pole.
Really, Commander,
We began in an icebreaker. But when the ship could go no further, we set out on foot. I was leading the entire party when suddenly the ice broke away, leaving me cut off from the others. With undaunted spirit, I went on fighting the elements alone. And then at last, only a few feet from the North Pole, I was confronted by savage polar bears. Ghastly. Quickly, I raised my rifle and fired. But the bitter cold froze the bullet in midair. Without hesitation, I raced the few remaining feet to the North Pole. And with amazing agility, I climbed the pole to lift myself out of reach of those ferocious jaws. I was safe.
But how did you get back to civilization?
Well, my mighty weight, don't you know, actually broke off the North Pole, broke it off. And with a pole in hand, I simply vaulted over the bears and landed once more back on the ship.
Commander, that's fantastic.
Great.
September 23rd, day of the historic Bango Bowl baseball game, which all the world would be watching. For this was the playoff game between King Leonardo's Bango Braves and their arch rivals, the Coco Loco Cards. Things had gone badly for Bango Congo in past years, every game a loss. But this year, the King was sure things would be different.
Take me out to a ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Oh, what are you looking so worried about, True Blue Odie?
Oh, sire, we must win the game this year. The subjects grow more restless with each loss.
Well, of course we'll win, confound it. With my pitching this year, we can't lose. Come, let's go out to the field and I'll throw you a few.
Shall we try your curveball, sire?
The king winds up, both eyes watching the bases just as if this were the actual game. There's the pitch. And look at that curve.
Now the fastball, Your Majesty.
The windup again. All of King Leonardo's mighty fire behind the ball this time. And is it a fast one? Yes, the king's pitching was really on the ball. But the king and Odie were unaware that Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother were winding up a plot to permanently strike out King Leonardo.
Now listen, guys. I say it's time for a change. Bongo Congo hasn't won a pennant in 50 years. So what about today's game? Are we going to stand for it?
Not me, Big. I'm like getting a seat for this one.
Oh, wind up, squarehead. I'm saying we won't put up with another loss. If we lose this game, then the king loses his crown.
Yeah, if my royal brother is pulled off the mound, then he's like pulled off the throne.
Okay, Itchy. Now that we've got the subject stirred up, we've got other fish to fry.
Great, Big. I'm so hungry I could...
We are at eating, fish face. We've got to fix it so Bongo Congo loses that game today.
Oh, but gee, Big, my royal brother is like in the groove. How do we switch the pitch?
Stick with me, Guy. We're heading for Professor Messer, the international genius. I wonder which one of his phony accents he's using today. All right, miss. You got the goods ready?
Ah, oui, Monsieur Big. First, I take the baseball and put her in the pot à la this. Next, I pour in the 2 parts of the ping and the 1 part of the pong. And...
maybe a ping when you should have pong, Prof.
Oui, but of course, should be the 1 part of the ping and the 2 parts of the pong.
Now look, miss. Cut the mess. Let's see the real thing.
And voila, there you are. She is the perfect baseball. You swing the bat and the ball, she jump away. She jump away from anything he would.
Okay, miss. Looks like you've done it again. And with this jumping ball, the Bongo Braves won't get a single hit.
But, gee, Big, how do we, get the ball in the game?
Don't worry, Guy. Biggie thinks of everything. The coach for the Cards is on a temporary vacation, and I'm taking his place, and your umpire is, guess who?
Okay, Big, I dig. With Biggie Rat coaching the Coco Loco Cards and Itchy Brother masquerading as the umpire, there seems to be little hope for the king and Odie. Will Biggie and Itchy win and take over Bongo Congo? We'll find out in our next exciting episode, Bats in the Ballpark.
All the cows in the world had been herded into rocket trains and were on their way to the planet Felina.
Now we'll have all the milk we need.
Meanwhile, back on Earth, Sweet Polly Purebred, Ace TV reporter, was spreading the alarm.
And it's a worldwide disaster. There is no milk for the children anywhere. All the cows have disappeared. This is a job for Underdog. Help us, Underdog. Help us.
At that very moment, humble, lovable Shoeshine heard the call.
Excuse me, sir. I'll come back later and finish your shoe. When the world's in trouble, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
And Underdog looked everywhere for the missing cows.
Here, bossy, here cows, here cows.
He looked in the mountains.
Here cows, cows, cows.
He looked in subways.
Here cows. Here, cows.
By this time, the cows were all on the planet Felina, and the giant cats were having trouble getting milk out of them.
Try this end.
Maybe these handles will do it.
Well, where's the milk?
Can't seem to make the darn thing work.
Stupids. Give me that thing. You two go back to Earth and get somebody who knows how to work one of these things.
And who'll we get?
Turn on the view screen and we'll take a look.
It is true, friends. There is not a cow left. Underdog can't find them anywhere. Milk is so important to our lives. You know, I can remember learning how to milk a cow when I was a little girl.
Hear that? She can milk a cow.
Let's go.
And that concludes another news program for today. This is your reporter, Sweet Polly Purebred, saying...
You're coming with us. Come on.
Help! 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 You can't get away with this. Underdog will come and fix you.
Underdog? Who's he?
He's the strongest hero in the universe, that's who. He's got superpowers. Nothing can stop him.
Superpowers, huh? Well, I got superpowers, too. I'll deal with this Underdog if he shows up. Take it to the cows.
Oh, where is my Underdog gone? Oh, where can he be?
And back on Earth, Underdog's supersonic ears picked up Sweet Polly's call, and he headed for the planet Felina.
Look, Overcat, on the scope. It must be that Underdog character. He's headed this way.
Prepare the rubber ball trap. No matter how super he is, he can't get out of that. Set it up right outside the barn where Sweet Polly is milking cows.
I hear Sweet Polly down below. That must be the place to go.
Underdog! Underdog! Help!
Aha! There's no need to fear. Underdog is...
No matter how Underdog tries, the trap just stretches and stretches. Can he escape? What about all those cows? When will he fight Overcat? There's a thrilling time ahead in our next exciting episode.
Package for you, Mr. Livingston.
Oh, good. They're here. The signs for next Saturday. See? Come one, come all. Big show with real singing and dancing stars.
Sure sounds like a great show, Mr. Livingston. There have been exciting rumors about it spreading around the zoo already.
And some of those rumors were having a strange effect at the quarters of Tennessee Tuxedo.
I won't do it, Tennessee. I won't be a girl, I tell you.
Don't you understand, Baldy? The three of us can be in Stanley's big show next Saturday. We'll be folk singers.
All right, I'll do it. What makes you so sure Stanley will want to use us on the show?
Because every show needs great talents, and we've got it. Now, come on, let's practice my new song.
Abracadabra, change-o-range-o-ree. If I recite these words just right, their magic will change me.
But I could be. Then when I go traveling, I would have my trunk with me.
Oh, which one should I be?
A turtle, yes, that's what I could be. And then wherever I might go, I'd take my house with me.
Oh, which one should I be? Abracadabra, change-o-range-o-ree. If I recite these words just right, their magic will change me.
Mr. Livingston wants to see you in a hurry.
Did you hear that, men? Probably wants our act to lead off his show. Come on. Stanley, your worries are over. We are here. Okay, hit it, group.
Abracadabra, change-o-range-o-ree. If I recite
right.
Stop that!
Just right.
Stop it! Stop that!
Now, hold on, Stanley. If you expect us to be on your show...
On my show? You? I want you to nail up these signs all around the zoo.
Nail up signs? But we're singers, Stanley. You've just got to put us on your show.
Absolutely not. Now you take these signs and go to work.
Oh, no. We're not going anywhere unless you promise to... Stop!
The only singers on my show will be stars. Singers with hit recordings.
Gee, Tennessee, where is our hit recording?
We haven't got any recording, hit or unhit. But we're going to have. Baldy, you go put up those signs. Chumley and I are sneaking out of the zoo to see Mr. Whoopi about a recording.
So, you want to know how to make a recording, eh? Well, now, that's a very sound subject. Oh, yes. And I just happen to have a copy of the original phonograph invented by Thomas Edison.
How does it work?
Well, the principle that makes recording possible is vibration. You talk into this, and that makes a needle vibrate here. And that needle marks the vibrations on this piece of tinfoil.
You mean the needle sort of writes the sounds on that tinfoil?
Exactly, Tennessee. That's what phonograph means, sound writing. All you have to do is wrap the piece of foil around this little tube, then turn this crank as you speak into this megaphone. A megaphone is a simple instrument for making sounds louder or for aiming them. Now talk into the little end.
Hello out there!
You see, now when you're recording, you talk into the big end of the megaphone, and it aims your voice at the needle and makes it vibrate. And as you turn this crank, the needle writes the sound on the tinfoil. Here, Chumley, say something into the megaphone.
Gee, Mr. Whoopi, I can't think of a thing.
Fine. Listen.
Gee, Mr. Whoopi, I can't think of a thing.
Great, Mr. Whoopi. Now we can make a hit record of our song.
A hit record? The only way you could have a hit record is to be hired by a big recording company. They would put out a modern record like this and sell it all across the country.
A recording company, eh? All right. If that's what it takes, we'll go out and get hired. Thanks, Mr. Whoopi.
But wait.
Good afternoon, Mr. Soundstopper. We've got a great new song that's sure to be a hit.
I must be cracking up. A penguin and a walrus yet. Get out of my office.
Hold on, Mr. Soundstopper.
Out! Get out!
We're not budging until you listen. We've got... Wait! You'll regret this, Soundstopper. We're taking our song to another recording company.
But unfortunately, at the next recording company... and at the next... But that night, as the big show began...
Now, folks, it's my great pleasure to present our first star, Rock Roller-Drome.
Oh, my poor show.
All right, have it your way. Introducing now, Tennessee Tuxedo and his folk singers. Abracadabra, change-o-range-o-ree. If I recite these words just right, their magic will change me. But it won't taste good to me. Abracadabra,
The giant cats of the planet Felina had taken all the cows on Earth and captured Sweet Polly to milk them. And now they had the mighty Underdog in the rubber trap.
If at first you fail your deed, try again till you succeed. If at first you fail your deed, try again till you succeed. If at first you fail your deed, try again till you succeed.
Even the mighty Underdog was no match for the super strength of the Felina rubber trap.
does it. So that's the great Underdog, huh? Throw him in with Sweet Polly. Underdog can help milk the cows.
Oh, Underdog, speak to me. Speak to me.
There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Oh, Underdog, you're so weak you can't even break our chains. We'll have to spend the rest of our lives milking stolen cows to feed the giant cats.
My ring.
Your ring?
The secret compartment of my ring I fill with an Underdog super energy pill.
Of course. Here it is.
Oh.
Look! He's free! He broke the chains!
Grab him.
Herd all the cows on the flying trains while I give these cats some aches and pains.
Let's jump them all together.
He can't get us all.
That's it.
Race them all at once.
When the earth needs milk, I am not slow. It's hip, 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 and away I go.
What happened here? Looks like a storm struck.
It was Underdog, Overcat. Somehow he got all his power back, and he beat us up and took all the cows and Sweet Polly, too.
That settles it. I'll take care of Underdog myself. I'll challenge him to a fight.
A fight?
Underdog versus Overcat. And the winner gets the cows.
But what if he won't fight you?
He'll have to, or I'll wipe out the earth with my superpowers.
Underdog,
We just received a supersonic message for you.
a message from Overcat.
What does it say, Underdog?
Overcat challenges me to a fight to the end. And he gets the cows if he should win.
But you can't fight him, Underdog. He's as strong as you. Maybe stronger.
But in the message, Overcat had threatened to attack the Earth if Underdog refused to fight. Underdog had no choice. But could he possibly defeat the ferocious Overcat? The answer lies ahead in our next exciting episode. Klondike, I do want you to come and see the 2 new crates of delicious apples that just came in.
Okay, Major, but we sure don't want that savoir-faire to hear about them.
Apple cores. The apples are all eaten.
But who could have done that?
Savoir-faire is everywhere.
After him, Klondike Cat. He's got the other crate of apples.
I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse.
Yes, carry on.
Halt, Malamute. Marche, Malamute.
Come, Malamute, let us enjoy some delicious apple fritters.
Get on there, dogs. Hurry it up now. What are you stopping here for, you silly dogs? This is a solid mountain that goes straight up. Savoir-faire sled tracks do end here. But I, Klondike Cat, know it's impossible for anyone to go straight up a mountain. You can't fool a good Klondike cop. Yeah, I'll just use my magnifying glass to find me a clue. Yeah, a truck must have hit me.
Savoir-faire.
Well, I'm coming up for you, savoir-faire, as soon as I can find a way up.
Come, Malamute. Klondike Cat will never find the way up. Let us go into the tent and enjoy the food.
So that's the way he wants to play, huh? You all right? I've got a little something here to take care of that mouse. Oh, boy. Just wait till I get him with a snowball off this catapult. Now he's really gonna get it. I'll smother him in snow. Here it goes.
Ah, the music is beautiful, Malamute. And now for the apple fritters. Sacre bleu! A giant snowball! Uh-huh, something must be done.
Just change the catapult. This time there won't be any miss. What happened? Uh-oh, my stake must have broken. There, that ought to hold it down. This time, I'll make mincemeat out of that mouse. This is it, savoir-faire. You've stolen your last food.
Savoir-faire is everywhere. Ah, come, Malamute. Back to the apple fritters. Oh no, not again.
Klondike Cat always gets his mouse.
After a narrow escape from the law in the unchained elevator escapade, the fox had dropped out of sight. He had located a hideout where no one ever bothered looking. Grant's tomb. It was in this very hideout that the fox stumbled upon a Civil War treasure map.
$1 million, huh? Now, let's see. 600 bond lanes from Wall Street? 400 Bretts from the fish market? What? City Hall, $1 million hidden there. Only it doesn't say where in City Hall.
And so it was that on a cold day in November, shaken, frightened employees began leaving City Hall. Accountants, pale as paper, shuffled to other jobs. Secretaries, teeth chattering like typewriters, transferred to other employment. The mayor immediately called a conference of his most courageous workers.
Gentlemen, something is wrong. Everyone is leaving City Hall. Why?
Chief, there's a rumor that City Hall is haunted.
Haunted? Ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. No one would believe that.
At the precise moment this ghostly excitement was taking place, the law of coincidence brought the famous Hunter into the case. Sitting in his office, carefully keeping up with current events by way of his newspaper, the Hunter saw...
Well, I say, what's this? A driving license? Says a man's got to pay for a driving license? I won't let this pass. Been playing golf 20 years now, and nobody ever questioned my right to tee off. We'll see, I say, we'll see about this. I'm going straight to the mayor. Oh, I say, mayor, anybody at home? This is the Hunter. Have nose, will hunt. Dark in here. Man ought to have a candle. Aha, the Hunter's surefire luck. I'll just light this and...
Well, that should take care of the long nose of the law. Now to start the long search for that $1 million. This dynamite should help.
Mayor, I say there, Mayor! Where in the cotton blooming world are you, Mayor?
Oh, no, not him again.
Look alive there, son. 3rd floor, please. Incompetence. Surrounded by incompetence. Must have thought I said the basement. License Bureau. I say, sir, I'm looking for the mayor.
Well, now, friend, you just take this message and go right up those stairs. The secretary will let you in to see the mayor when you show her this message.
Thank you, son. That's right neighborly of you. My. That message must have had some mighty powerful words. Yeah, that's a joke, son. I say...
At last, back to the search. Let's try this wall. That's not it. Not there. Wrong again. Maybe upstairs.
Meanwhile, police had been called in to investigate the ghostly explosions blasting holes in City Hall. Under the dynamic leadership of Officer Flynn Flanagan, policemen rapidly surrounded the great city building.
All right in there, whoever you be. Come on out with your hands up, or we're coming in. Hunter, I might have known. So here's the culprit what was doing the blasting. And it was this the fox was after, I suppose.
Yes, of course, that is.
Well, how can we ever repay you, Hunter?
Well, now, a driving license from the mayor would be a nice gift. I've a mind for a little golf.
Officer, who was that romantic hero?
That, milady, was the Hunter.
The fight of the century. The hero of the world, the mighty underdog, fighting the bully of the world, the ferocious Overcat. And for this fight of superpowers, this was a super ring. The ropes were really steel cables, the posts were solid iron, and the ring floor was sheet aluminum.
Be careful, Underdog. Be careful.
Be careful, Underdog. Be careful. Try this.
Oh, no. Poor Underdog.
1, 2, 3.
Don't bother counting,
What?
ref. I never need more than one punch.
6, 7.
He's up. Underdog is up.
He's a sitting duck.
Your atomic breath, Underdog. Use your atomic breath. He did it! Look out, Underdog!
1, 2, 3.
Only the bell saved you, Underdog. Maybe you should give up.
When we battle for what is right, we must not give up the fight.
Use your sledgehammer fist, Underdog. It's your only chance.
So it's the sledgehammer fist, eh? Well, try mine. You ought to make a nice punching bag, Underdog. Now let's try my feet.
That's it, Overcat!
Now we can get those cows.
You show them, Overcat!
If it's punching bags you like for fun, then I'll show you the way it's done.
Maybe you'd like to go for a spin, huh?
Oh, Underdog, it looks hopeless. He has all your powers, and he's bigger than you.
That's it. He's too big to be fast as me, and he can't hit what he can't see.
Stand still, you.
Now I understand. Underdog's moving so fast, Overcat can't hit him.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, what about us?
Where do we get milk?
What'll we do now?
Banish Overcat and let the other worlds live as they please, and I'll give you milk growing from your trees.
And so, when the giant cats banished Overcat from Felina, the mighty Underdog gave the cats what he had promised. Milk growing from trees. Coconut trees. So all the cats were happy, except one.
So they threw me out of Felina, huh? Well, I'll find me another planet, and then I'll get stronger than ever. And then I'm gonna come back and wipe out Underdog.
Will Overcat find another planet? Will he become stronger than ever? And back on Earth, what other dangers await the heroic Underdog? Don't miss the next exciting adventure of Underdog.